Oh, hi, Isabel.
Hi.
For those who don't know, Isabel is my oldest daughter, 11 years old. And you attend what school? You want to tell people?
South Sahali Elementary.
Okay. And you like it there?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, Isabel's agreed to come and share a little story from her own life. And just so you know, there was no arm twisting involved. Like the rest of the congregation, I simply asked, and she said yes. So thank you, Isabel, for joining us. And I know you wanted to talk a little bit about your burgeoning sports career.
Yeah.
Now, it's been about a year or so since you started playing soccer, right?
Yeah.
And how did you end up getting involved in this?
Well, so my sister wanted me to do soccer camp with her. So I went. I didn't really want to go, but I went.
For the sake of your sister?
Yeah. She kept on persuading me to go.
Yeah.
So the coach who was coaching us, Coach Luke, he went to my mom to talk to her, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. What did I do?
Yeah.
But I wasn't. He was asking me to go on the tryouts for the team.
Yeah.
And so I went, and that's how I got on the team.
Okay, so how has it been? It's been a year. Has it been a lot of fun? Has it been easy?
No, it's what hasn't been easy.
It hasn't been easy.
No. It was like I had lots of anxiety towards not really the sport as much, but as more to the people.
Okay.
Because they've been here for years, they've been practicing it for years, but they also they've known each other for years.
Okay. So just to be clear, you were joining in after they'd been at it for 4 years, so their skill level is up here.
Yeah.
But they also already sort of know each other as a family.
Yeah. And I was like the new person.
You're a new person, and it was kind of scary for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did that affect you?
It was bad.
Yeah.
I had a lot of anxiety, and at the start of the week before I even had soccer practice, so that's 5 days in between, I would get worried. I'd start taking it out on my mom, my sister, and that wasn't good. And I was also taking it out on myself.
Okay.
So I wasn't enjoying things as much as I normally would.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it was affecting your life and then affecting other people's lives.
Yeah.
So I know, but maybe you can tell those who are listening in, how have you dealt with this? How have you managed with this? How have you managed this? How have you gotten help through this?
So one day we were doing indoor soccer. My mom was coming to talk to my coach, Coach Dave.
Yep.
And he was talking with her, and he gave her a number for a counselor.
Yep.
Who does counseling for people who are athletes and performing artists.
So not sort of your regular counselor.
Yeah, not sort of your regular.
Performance counseling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he does counseling for athletes and performing artists who get anxiety throughout that, and I guess different anxiety too. I'm not really sure, but.
Yeah.
So after our first session, things gradually got better. I mean, I'm not gonna say it all got better right away, because that doesn't happen. It's
was there work involved, or was just talking to him and this made it better? Or?
No, I had to do homework, watch movies, draw bubbles. I had to do all sorts of things.
Yeah. So to get you to think more about what you're going through and how to better strategies for dealing with the anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing better now. Like you said, it's not perfect, and you still, you got soccer practice right after we were filming today, and you've already told me you're, a little bit anxious about that. But it's better, right?
Yeah.
Better than before?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What have you learned about God through this? I'm just curious, because we're doing spiritual bios here.
Yeah. I find that during the time I felt like quitting sometimes, but there's always something that held me back. And I feel like God was there to He wants you to keep on going, doesn't want you to give up. He's there to stop me. And I find it's also harder for people to have faith in Him when you're going through a trouble. But really, he's like still there. Like he's helping you throughout, not like a big thing, right?
Well, so how did you experience God's help? So it wasn't a big hand from heaven kind of picking you up and teaching a new soccer skill or giving you the courage to talk to someone. How did you experience God's help?
For me, it was through the counselor and my coach, who gave the number for the counselor.
Yeah.
I find that he doesn't do like a big thing like you just said. He does it throughout people or just like a little thing you've seen or something.
Yeah.
Just to give you.
So little nudges and pushes and
Yeah.
encouragements. Yeah. So Isabel, thanks for sharing what you've learned about God, but I'm also curious what you've learned about yourself. I mean, having gone through this experience, trying something new and then hitting a wall of anxiety, do you think you'll be trying new things anytime soon?
Yeah, I think I will, but like it has to I have to depends what it is. I'm not
Within
gonna-
reason,
Yeah.
within reason. But has going through this experience, has it made you more bolder or more courageous or maybe less so? I'm just curious.
I think it's helped me. I think it will help me in the future when I go through something like that again. I'll know what to do. I know how I can help myself, and that it's temporarily, and God's still there for me.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. I know anxiety is a real issue for young folks, but for old folks as well. And to hear that you've experienced God with you through that, that's encouraging. Thank you.
Welcome.
Bonjour Isabelle, comment ça va?
Bien. Et toi?
Pas mal. Et quel âge as-tu?
Je suis 11 ans.
Oui, ok. Et quelle école I don't know the word for it. What school do you go to?
So it's Sally Elementary.
Those are the outtakes.